I'm Nicholas Kasirer on behalf of the Chief Justice, judges of the court, as well as members of the organizing committee. My colleague Andromache Karakatsanis and I have the happy task of opening today's symposium marking the 150th anniversary of the Supreme Court of Canada. We are most honored that the room is chock-filled with colleagues from every corner of this country and from across the world. We share in your excitement to hear speakers and moderators who've generously turned their minds to some of the meaning that may be drawn from the anniversary of the creation of the court. A word or two about today's program. Hier soir,
the Governor General last night set the stage for the 5 sessions of this program today.
In planning this event, we carefully backed away from the near impossible task of providing a comprehensive review of the storied 150-year history of the Supreme Court. As the Chief Justice said in his opening address last evening, we've chosen to mark the anniversary not just with an eye to the past, but as much as possible to adopt a forward-looking posture in each of the sessions over the course of the day. The Chief's injunction that we all be curious about this moment in the life of the court is the right one, a perspective reflecting a measure of self-awareness, perhaps even self-critical where appropriate, rather than one that is self-congratulatory, that we all look at the moment of the 150th anniversary of the court with open minds and open hearts.
Two main directions will be guiding these 5 sessions today. And once again, we are echoing the comments of the Supreme Court Justice. We want to go beyond the present. We want to understand what's happening in Canada and on the international stage. 3 sessions will be focused on these 3 questions. We want to go beyond the first sessions this morning. We will be trying to understand the position of the court in a constitutional democracy. We'll have another sessions on the Supreme Court and Indigenous peoples, not just the applicable law, but also the diversity of different practices that are relevant to the Supreme Court of Canada. And later on today, there will be a session. We'll have the 2 international speakers that will be focusing on the cosmopolitan nature.
These broader themes affecting apex courts across the world, our work through the course of the day will also make room for aspects of the court's mandate that are deeply rooted in Canadian legal and intellectual life. This afternoon, we'll take up federalism and its central place in the Supreme Court's constitutional jurisprudence and in this court's understanding of its unique role in Canadian society. This will be followed by a session on private law and bijuralism, the rare dialogue between the common law and the civil law, pursued as it is every day in this very courtroom in English and French. It's a dialogue that's at the heart of the court's pan-Canadian jurisdiction in matters of private law, inflected as it is with an openness to other legal traditions, and in particular, an openness to Indigenous legal orders.
To 2 main themes for today. I'll give the floor to Judge Karakatsanis.
Good morning to all. What an amazing, inspiring start to the symposium we had last night in this courtroom and in our Grand Hall. Chief Justice, you inspired us to approach this day with curiosity, with an open heart. It's exciting to be here today. In 2017, we hosted a symposium here, and I have to say that I'm really quite happy that our renovations were delayed so that we could mark this occasion in this iconic building. De nom de tous les juges de la Cour suprême, Nous sommes
On behalf of all justices, we welcome you to this hearing room, to your hearing room, which is at the Court of All Canadians, and welcome to a day of discussion, exchanges, reflection that will be fascinating.
moving to host the symposium in this courtroom that symbolizes the importance of the rule of law, that evokes awe and humility. The 9 justices of the court know that we are just part of a historic and enduring institution, inspired by the 83 dedicated justices who have served over the past 150 years, and with a heavy responsibility to protect the court for those to come. We take up our sacred trust to protect the rule of law, to promote the rule of law and public confidence in the justice system for all Canadians. So it's a privilege to host you here today, jurists, scholars, legal practitioners, journalists, students, and all those online. We're pleased that you've been able to join us either in person or virtually, and hope that you will find the conversations we share today insightful and inspiring, because the future holds both challenges and opportunities. So, alors, nous sommes chanceux
We are happy to welcome distinguished speakers who will be having discussions on different issues today.
in the world stage for our first session. The role of an apex court in a constitutional democracy. Drawing on comparative perspectives, our world-renowned panelists will explore the fundamental role of an apex court in a constitutional democracy, with its responsibility to defend a rule-based legal order. J'ai l'honneur de...
It's an honor for me to introduce you the moderator of this session, Honourable Georgina Jackson,
Justice of the Court of Appeal for Saskatchewan. Over to you, Justice Jackson, to introduce our panelists and to lead what I know will be an animated discussion.